Nioh isn't just a Souls-like with samurai flair. It's a ruthless, precision-engineered machine designed to push you past your limits. It's a game where every dodge, every stance change, every inch of stamina is a matter of life and death. And beneath that intensity lies one of the most fascinating blends of real Japanese history and supernatural folklore ever put into an action RPG. Today we're diving into Nioh. What makes it brilliant, what makes it brutal, and why it still stands as one of the most rewarding action RPGs ever created. Nioh is a game that doesn't just challenge you, it refines you. It's a razor-sharp test of precision and discipline, wrapped in a supernatural retelling of Japanese history. Where other action RPGs ask you to survive, Nioh asks you to master. It wants you to learn its rhythm, understand its stances, conquer its yokai, and reshape yourself into a warrior worthy of Japan's Sengoku era. Nioh's identity is a fusion of seemingly opposite concepts: the mythology of Japanese folklore, the structure of Souls-like action, and the speed and technicality of Ninja Gaiden. Team Ninja didn't imitate any one genre. They combined several into a single cohesive experience: the soul of a samurai, the speed of an action game. Nioh plays like a historical epic, where every blow matters. Unlike Souls games where your character slowly grows into strength, Nioh expects competence immediately. Its enemies are faster, its punish windows are smaller, and its mechanics more demanding. It's a game born from technique and timing, not grinding. To understand why Nioh is so satisfying, you must break down its combat pillars. Your stance dictates everything: your combos, speed, mobility, and damage. You got your high stance, which is aggressive, high damage, high commitment, best for breaking key or punishing heavy yokai. The mid stance is defensive, stable, tactical, great for blocking, interrupting, and controlling space. The low stance is fast, evasive, precise, perfect for repositioning and applying constant pressure. Every enemy type subtly encourages a certain stance, not because the game tells you to, but because the design pushes you toward it. It becomes a conversation between you and your opponent. Key pulse isn't just stamina recovery, it creates a rhythm to the combat. Attack, wait, pulse, re-engage. Do it perfectly and you flow seamlessly into your next move. Do it poorly and you collapse into exhaustion, helpless as the yokai crushes you. This makes Nioh feel like a dance, one where you've punished for losing the beat. Some battles take place inside yokai zones that suppress ki recovery, and here's the brilliance: you purify these zones by performing a good ki pulse. Your timing doesn't just help you, it cleanses the environment. Combat is no longer just between you and the boss. The arena itself becomes an opponent. Nioh draws from centuries of mythology, and every yokai is designed around a behavior-first identity: Oni and yokai. Heavy punishing strikes force you to learn spacing and burst windows. Nura Ona, seductive snake-like yokai. Long-range grabs that test your patience and positioning. The Tengu, fast aerial attacks that demand low stance agility and reflexes. The Kasha, Wheel Monks, or Gaki, all of them push you to think about terrain, movement, and stamina. No enemy is filler. Every type teaches something. Bosses in Nioh often embody a single principle pushed to the extreme. Every boss is a tutorial disguised as a trial by fire. Nioh builds its world through missions, not open zones. This is a controversial choice, but a deliberate one, because each one is a handcrafted test. The designers don't waste space, they curate combat arenas that challenges you in specific ways. Early enemies teach the mission's core ideal. Mid-level encounters remix those enemies into new pairings. Late game pushes the concept to its breaking point. Boss encounters test that entire lesson. Even though it's mission-based, the world feels alive. Burning villages, corrupted shrines, war-torn battlefields, chilling forests under yokai influence. Each location reflects the chaos of the Sengoku period, blending historical reality with supernatural intrusion. Nioh's protagonist, William Adams, is based on a real English navigator who became a samurai under the Tokugawa. The game merges real political factions, legendary warriors, historical battles, and fantastical yokai lore. It involves characters like Hattori Hanzo, Tachiba Munchigi, Yasuke, and Oda Nobunaga. They appear not as textbook figures, but as a mythologized versions of themselves. Why this works is because history itself becomes a mythological battleground, a stage where the supernatural reflects the political chaos. William, an outsider, becomes the perfect lens to explore this world. The loot system in Nioh often divides players. For players who commit, Nioh's loot system becomes an in-game science. Armor sets, elemental bonuses, weapon familiarity, set bonuses, reforging, soul matching, stat recalibration. It's a lab of experimentation. You aren't finding gear, you're crafting a philosophy for your build. There's plenty replayability through builds. Every build feels like playing a different character in the same world. Nioh is brutally difficult, but here's the key: it's never unfair. Death feels like a missed Kai pulse, a greedy attack, an ignored stance switch, a mistimed dodge. You understand your mistakes because the game teaches you clearly through systems, not trial and error. It's one of the rare games where improving feels like a measurable skill climb, not just leveling up. Under the steel and yokai violence lies a subtler theme: discipline. The game mechanics reflect the samurai ethic: precision, self-control, adaptability, respect for the enemy's power. William's journey mirrors your own, a stranger learning the rules of a land he doesn't fully understand, mastering its systems, and evolving into something stronger. Nioh is more than a Souls-like. It's a beast in combat design, a celebration of Japanese folklore, and one of the purest expressions of mechanical death in modern gaming. It challenges you not through obscurity, but through clarity, through systems so well tuned that victory always feels earned. If you want a game that pushes you to improve, rewards discipline, and gives you a world worth mastering, Nioh is an experience unlike anything else.